Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Welcome back to Smoking Roaches podcast. I'm your host, Coley the Comic.
And I'm your good friend, Rob Coffee.
Coffee, what's up, homie? We back in the building.
We back for another one, my friend.
Let's get that shit in. Slim, how you feeling?
I'm good, bro. Hi, man. How your week been, bro?
Man, you know, it's been a week.
Yeah.
Been a good motivational day, so.
I
can say that. We'll get to it.
You did walk in the studio with a big smile on your face.
Man, I was supposed to off a day like this. It's a win. They call this a win.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's dope, man.
Yeah, but before we get to that, let's get to, you know what you smoking out to the roast today?
What I'm smoking down to the road. We get to it early. You must really got something to talk about now, boy.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. That's what's up. This week we got some more of that za, bro. I got enough of my cousin from Thanksgiving, so I'm still holding on to that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm down to the last little bit, you know, so I'll be going back to Liberty Dispensary over in Oxon Hill to re-up pretty soon.
Shout out to Liberty. I just drove past them when I went and grabbed me some food. Shout out to Liberty.
Yeah, you know how I do, man. I done told you about the za, so I ain't got to say much on this joint on the last episode, so.
All right, shit. I got some watermelon. What's this? Watermelon punch. It's a wild name, like a 38% indica from my spot, from the secret location.
Mm-hmm.
My people. Shout out to my people, man. They still in the streets. Safe House. I'ma still put the name out. They still in the streets. They just under, you know, found a new location and they setting everything up. So they about to open in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up. We always gonna find it one way or another, bro. We always gonna be able to find it.
If all else fails, the streets is still watching.
Always watching. Oh man.
So you back around here? You
Yeah.
ain't bought an ounce of mushroom mode 6 months.
Hey man,
Keep smoking in that motherfucking dispensary.
it's that guarantee right here. Cause that
one thing-
za is not za.
One thing about the dispensary, that joint ain't there got to deal with drought problems.
Yeah, no.
That's the only thing the streets got to deal with, a drought. When that drought come through and you can't find no good shit and everything tastes terrible, that shit tastes like you smoking science.
Bro, that's a lot of growing, bro. I grew some bud for a minute, bro. That's a lot of growing to keep the city on lock, bro.
Yeah, dog. They be trying to get that shit from everywhere.
Man, that's a lot of weed being grown. I mean, I guess if you get good enough, you know, I know cats be growing Jones and make pounds out of one seed type thing. You know what I mean? So if you
They
know
already got the
doing,
game. Yeah.
if you know what you're doing, you can do anything you want with them.
That's them basement chemists. Them chemists. Them motherfuckers got it down to a sweet science.
That's why we got all these different names out here with these joints, bro. Just because of that.
Man, I like it. I keep the names rolling because I rarely come across a name I don't like. It be having some flavors to it. I be asking questions too. I mean, man, how does it taste? You give you a little metal kick in the beginning or hit you right in your chest. And man, he told me about that. He said, nah. He was on the phone. I was talking to the other little lady, the little chick. She usually handled my orders. You know, she the indica girl. I said, this joint good or this joint good. She was taking too long to answer me. She was like, he said, he held on the phone. He said, oh, nah, that watermelon shit, that's my shit. I've been smoking on 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers today. I was like, I bet, let me strap me up. So shit, I'm thinking I'm like my third J.
Right. That's how you gotta do it, bro. Once you find something that you like and you find something that you want,
it don't last long. I hate to admit that I like it because it don't last fucking long, homie. You be like, man, what happened to that flavor? By oh yeah, we ain't gonna have that joint back. I don't even know. That was like a
one hit or quitter kind of thing.
Like, God damn it, y'all special.
Yeah, no
bullshit. I got special needs. Let me
no
bullshit.
No bullshit. When we like something, bro, like when I found them daggone Oreos, I thought
you was on that
shit forever, bro.
Yeah.
Couldn't find no more as good as I found the first
They got some down there. They had some Oreos today. I should have got some. I started to get some. I looked at the Oreos. This other flavor I got the other day, and the watermelon, he was like, nah, the watermelon is the best joint on that. So
you know what I noticed? A lot of these joints with these names actually taste like the names, bro.
Hell yeah,
that's how you know. That's how you know if some really is, if it's truly what it say it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times these people say I got this and that joint be some garbage.
This shit is science, homie. I'm not even gonna lie. I know the marijuana we smoke now, 70% is chemically infused.
Yep.
But guess what, homie? Wood ain't.
Yep.
You take a sip of liquor, it's something in there that's extra.
The food.
Too much sugar. If you take a cigarette, smoke a cigarette, nicotine, whatever, you smoke some, them motherfuckers sniffing ethanol and
Right.
fucking, what's that shit in the can they be hoofing.
Yeah.
Hoofing.
Nitrous. Sniffing nitrous and shit like that.
a fucking race car.
Yeah.
So I ain't, just don't judge me on my vices. I like to smoke a little marijuana. You know.
You ever did any other drugs like coke?
Hell nah. I never did no hard drugs.
You never had a nose bump?
The closest joint drug I ever had besides marijuana was mushrooms, and I took an ecstasy pill before.
Okay.
I ain't really like the ecstasy. That shit, it was a high, but it was jittery.
Yeah.
I felt
Definitely.
I was on edge and shit. I don't like that. I don't like smoking weed that get me on edge.
I think ecstasy is more like a sex drug, bro. Because that
Put
kind of puts
in
you
a
in
couple
that.
rounds. Yeah, I was with a female. Yeah, I can't even. I was put in a couple rounds, but when the high came down, I just was cotton mouth like a motherfucker. I think I drank a whole 99-cent ginger ale and some water.
Oh, dry. She's supposed to drink orange juice.
I ain't know. Somebody, she just gave it to me. She's like, "What you want to try?" I was like, "Bitch, I don't do this shit." She was like, "It ain't gonna hurt or nothing."
Yeah.
You know, she sitting there butt ass neck, and I'm like,
The power of the PUSSY.
Ain't nothing like it.
Things, bro.
ain't nothing like, ain't no pussy ever got me to doing no coke or no crack or no dope or nothing like that. So it ain't that powerful.
The most I had from pussy was acid, bro. I tried.
Okay, you done dropped it.
Yeah.
Did I try acid with you?
Yeah. Nah, I think it was just we just gave you the shrooms.
No, y'all gave me some acid. No, y'all gave me two different shrooms. Y'all gave me the chocolate shrooms and the regular.
Raw junk,
That raw. When that shit kicked in, damn, I was lunching, wasn't I?
Yeah. The only thing about acid, it just make you emotional, bro.
I don't want to be on the emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Hey, feel me graining in the woods, shit, butt ass.
That's the only thing that happened with that. That's what I said. When I tell these stories, they be like, real stuff that happened to them.
See, the park police found you in the woods crying, so
Scratching my goddamn self looking for white and black Jesus.
Jesus is coming, y'all. Just wait. Sit right here. Jesus is on the way.
Again, it wasn't a bad high. It was just, he's very emotional, bro. My favorite drug, is definitely mushrooms, bro.
Okay.
That is my favorite drug now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, weed is gonna be. I don't even.
Weed is like a cigarette. Yeah, that's like that's a necessity. That's like oxygen.
I don't even count that drug as a drug, man. That's just a part of life. You know what I'm
When
saying?
they start selling weed in the can, it's over.
It ain't too far. They got weed pills.
They do.
They got
I just seen the weed pill. They got a pill for everything.
Everything. A pill, a drink, a elixir. There's always got something.
Something. I try to keep it more natural. Slim. I'm gonna tell you what I like doing now, and it gets me a high. I can't say a natural high because I already be smoking weed, but just a natural high of life, just enjoying small accomplishments in life. You know, when my kids bring me, like my daughter she made on the road for the first half of the year, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm clapping that one out. Yeah, the 12-year-old, she bought in, got that, and I got another arts honor award. So, like, I'm living vicariously through my kids, and my oldest daughter, she got down on the college council this year. So I'm just taking those wins, and I'll be high off that part of life. I'm high off just enjoying, my seeds growing, doing things. My son about to give me another grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. I hope he come on my birthday, January 7th. Come on through, get my second grandson. But things like that in life that we tend to forget to appreciate that's when I'm at this age of stopping and thinking, I got a little bit of money in my pocket. Go do something nice that not just for myself, but for somebody else at the moment. But don't forget to treat myself. I'm at that point where I know I took care of enough people in my life that I deserve more of my time, my money, and my energy.
Yeah.
So like something I did today, Coffee. Guess what I did, Coffee?
What you do today, bro?
Guess what I did?
What you do today, bro? What you do?
Officially opened up my consulting business, bruh.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro.
So.
Officially a business now.
Nah, I'm official, with this and Draft House and everything. Got a couple other LLCs, but this is something that's damn personal to me because, you know, I feel, you know, especially in the avenue we are in media and comedy merging together, we giving advice, bro. So, you know, why not get paid for my time and energy? You know, I got a lot of people that's always on my line, and I've given so much away for free, bro. I've done too much, so much to a point where I just feel like that part of my life. If you want to sit down with me, man, come on, let's go have lunch, let's go have a dinner, let's go figure some shit out and get shit going. Because, you know, the main part of, you know, the idea, especially for this business of mine, is just networking, bro. It's just how can we bring people together to bring stronger and long-lasting relationships, and not in just business, but relating to people just on an everyday basis, bro. Like you live in the public service. I mean, you work in a public service field as your 9 to 5. You're constantly dealing with people, bro. All different type of attitudes, all different type of races, all different type of backgrounds, and we just have to learn to live on this earth and be social with everybody. So you know, I'm just building my connections and, you know, hoping
that's good, bro. That's
make some changes in life, bro. That's all.
What's the name of the joint?
Portacom Consultant LLC.
Spell it.
CORDACOM Consultant LLC.
That's what's up, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Man, you know, proud of both of us, bro. We, you know, we moving, and you know, I stress and I advise anybody to have an idea and have a little bit of change to the side. Invest in yourself, because you never know what that's going to grow to, because your ideas are yours alone, uniquely yours. And once you find avenues just to build and bring your ideas to life, man, you should definitely get paid for it. You should definitely just find ways to support yourself on your dreams. It's all about living your dreams, man.
That's what you got to do, bro, because there's so many opportunities and things out here nowadays that you don't have to spend your own personal money to even start your own dream. You know what I mean? There's so many grants and programs and AI to do the work for you. Just so much type. All you got to do is just go out there and just look for it, and there's things out there. And I always like to see a black man do something, not even necessarily a black man, but black people do something that they want to do.
Business people, people of color trying to step it up.
Continuously go out here and get these 9 to 5 jobs and stay there for 30 years, and knowing that you hate the job. I'm always hearing, bro, I go into so many office buildings throughout the day, bro, and hear these older women talk about the daggone boss. Or he just don't know what he talking about. I do all the work around here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You know that's not what she want to be, but she's there because she just been there so long.
It's consistent, and you got comfortable.
And there you go. And then to see us out here trying to do something different, starting our own business, trying to make a way for ourselves and for our kids through generational wealth and things of that nature, bro. I'm always proud to see us starting point, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those things is that if you understand it's a curse, what are you going to do to stop the curse? And I just felt, you know, I understand the mistakes that my father and mother made, my grandparents before them, you know, and try to and understand the accomplishments they made in life and how they got to where they were, you know. And I have to use those examples in my life because, you know, I only had my parents for a short time in my life, but was up to a mature enough age to understand that they did leave me with something to build on in life. And so a lot of things they taught me and told me about then, they're coming to life now. It took 20 years plus to, you know, for me to realize it, but they wasn't talking to me at that present time for me to understand it, that it was going to happen at that time. They was telling me some shit that's going to happen now when I'm a grown man, when life start getting at you, and you got to understand that no matter what, stand up strong, be noble, be a man first and honorable amongst people. And, you know, people going to take as much as you give. That's one thing my mother and father agreed on.
It took 20 years for you to understand it and go through life to prepare you for the situation that you had to go through.
Goddamn, life
is a motherfucker. But
it's a fucking script
that we written for ourselves.
Slim, we been wrote the joint when we was in the womb, and it's just like once we get into character, bruh, is we looking at somebody else's script. We looking at different scripts to build our character at the same time. At a point, we end up losing who we really are and what script we supposed to be following and trying to follow the world. So, you know, it's nothing wrong with breaking off, just finding especially one thing I always say, creativity and ideas are your own unique creativity and ideas. And until you get it out your head, it doesn't come to life. Everything is still a dream and a mirage and one touch away. So it's just, putting that effort in, doing something, Slim. I love that. We're intelligent enough to take these steps in life, bro.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Just the small steps.
Oh,
right?
man.
People think, a lot of people go ahead and think it's so much into it. You got to do this and you got to do that and got to do this and got to do. It's not as hard as you think it is. If you just sit back and just do a little bit of research, like I always say. You know what I'm saying? If you sit back and do a little research, you'll find out AI do 90% of the daggone work for you.
99. Shit, all you gotta do
is type it in.
Man, tell them what you want.
Man,
put them on the main line
for you. That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Once we get out there and understand that, bro, we're gonna go a long way. We getting there though. We starting. Yeah. It's a lot of big entrepreneurs out here now. So at least we getting the right mindset and the right direction going. You know what I mean?
And the main thing is, I want to put this out there because I always put emphasis on, an artist you had tended to favor in the beginning. That's what, you like the guy Jay-Z. I want to make sure that we lay the blueprint along the way so they can say, oh, these guys didn't leave breadcrumbs. They straight up told us, shit, go get this shit done in your life. Do this or change your life. Do this. Man, it might not work this way, but it's always room to try it that way. If you don't understand, ask questions because there's always somebody out there that know more than you.
Yep.
And sometimes, guess what? Information and knowledge is free. It's supposed to be. It's all in how you ask for it, man.
Yep.
The only reason they charge for it is because they know it's a necessity, bro.
They know it's something that you need.
And how bad do you want it? That's what they charge.
You know what? That's the funny part about it, bro. A lot of times, two things that I've learned before I get into that. Two things that I've learned coming up in life, bro. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is ask the right question and know how to ask
the right question. That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
Your approach is everything.
The approach is everything, bro. I was one of those kids that would ask the teacher a question about the test that made her give me the answer to the question.
That's all.
It's all in how you word it. It's all in how you say it.
And she intentionally gave you that answer because you the right question you asked, bro.
Right question. That's how people get caught up when they get locked up in jail. They don't ask you directly. They ask you indirectly to make it tied to the point they were trying to make, bro.
It beats you around the bush.
That's all it is. And when you're going out here into this real world and when you're going out here asking for favors and trying to get knowledge, you know how to ask the question where it never seems like you're asking a question. You're just genuinely trying to find out something.
That's all, bro.
That's all it is out here, man.
Yeah, guess what?
What else you got, bro? You just coming with the fire.
Nah, that ain't me. That's you too, bro. Come on, you know how we work together. This shit is a teamwork effort, and and all we can do is just keep. Like I said, we're doing our job. It's written that somebody has to do the work, and I'm telling people in every religion, any facets of knowledge you want to choose to gain knowledge in, they will tell you that the work has to be put in. You get no matter what you do. If you set your heart on something and to achieve it, you got to put in the work
and believe it.
And guess what? It comes with so much sacrifice, bruh. And we see what people go through the limits to do for sacrifice, but it's other ways you can do it. Because people understand the time you put in. People tend to value you when they see the consistency. So that's what I advise people, whatever you do, stay consistent with it.
Because if you want something bad enough, the universe gonna give you everything that you ask for. And like you said, you do have to work for it. You can't sit there and manifest on something and just sit back and just wait for it. No, you manifest something, go out there and do the work, and it's gonna always go in your favor because that's what that's how the manifestation comes. You have to get out there and do the work, and if you don't, you'll miss out on your opportunity. You see what I'm saying? And when we get out here, bro, and try to pursue certain things or try to accomplish something, we always get discouraged on the smallest setback. Nothing goes perfect the way you want it to go perfect.
It can't.
Because everybody be doing it.
It can't. I'm going to tell you something. Use this as an example, and I was just, while you was saying that, and I was thinking of something to retort with. I'm gonna equate a certain crime with what we're trying to get across. Tell me on the news, when you watch the news, what do you hear more about? Murders or bank robberies?
Murders.
And I'm gonna break that down. Because how many banks you gotta rob before you satisfied?
Exactly.
See? So
exactly.
It's a lot of people in jail.
Hold on.
I got you going to it, right?
Go back and say that again, because you just threw them all, because that kind of threw me for how to catch it. See,
that's what I said. Think before you say.
Now, this is a high moment. This is your thoughts. That's the new clothing. How are your thoughts?
So because we ain't even in the middle of the roach yet.
Now check this out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So once the source is the money, a bank robber gonna go right to the money. Boom, bam, boom. I'm not even using like up to date now with cameras. You can't do it as easy. I'm just talking about back in the day before all these cameras.
Right.
You don't hear bank robbery this day every day. They had waves of bank robberies through years, and because that's how sweet banks were. That's how sweet armored trucks were. The point is that the consistency of a bank robber versus the consistency of a murderer. The only other motherfucking murders that's consistent is serial killers. And I'm gonna ask you this question: how many serial killers get caught? Very few. And just to use crime as an example, and I'm just saying that because we can use businessmen like Bill Gates and Elon Musk. They had to be consistent in what they did corporately and building the ideas to get to the point they are. Just like a bank robber, just like a serial killer. To get that thrill, you got to be consistent. You're going to get better and more efficient killing every time you kill. Only people really get caught is a motherfucker that just sloppy with what they doing. They thinking out of motherfucking just anger and accidentally kill a motherfucker. Man, it take plotting and planning to kill people. It take plotting and planning to rob a bank. It take plotting and planning to build a fucking corporation and a business, Slim, because there ain't no reason that a motherfucker can't come up with an idea, bro. And I'm, like I said, I don't encourage no crimes. Please don't go out there and rob no banks and kill nobody on account of me.
No bullshit.
It's not,
it's not
the way to do it.
We don't know no better.
I'm just using these as an example of, consistency, period. Because good consistency and bad consistency, you still create results.
And that
was my whole point.
And you know what's crazy behind that, bro? You know why bank robbers and serial killers and stuff get caught?
Right.
Because they do something. Hold on. The only reason why they get caught because they didn't do something they were supposed to do. That's what it is. Yeah. They didn't do something they were supposed to do. And it'd be the basic stuff.
The smallest shit. God damn it, right? If you ran a light, no sooner you left the door.
Come on, something stupid.
With a body in the trunk. Come on, bro. The damn light.
Come on, bro. It just happened to be the police right there. And that's how it always works. So it's the same way with failure. If you fail, it's just something you didn't do.
Yep.
That's the only way you didn't fail. You didn't say the right thing. You didn't come with the right approach, or you didn't have things organized the way it's always something, but that's how you learn to be a better business person for the next one. Yeah. You don't think Bill Gates failed? You don't think Elon Musk failed?
You got to fail first.
Elon Musk had to borrow some money from one company to save another company.
Yeah, all of them do it, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Had to borrow from PayPal for SpaceX.
What did that come with, though? They understood that this man's credit was good enough for a loan. That let me get this nigga in so I can be in on the road. It's all about investment. That's all business is. You find a way to find great investments that work for you and great ideas. It's the simplest things that can make things move. And, we just only having a small business talk. We small business owners. We don't own nothing but podcasts and our fucking names. That's all we own. Yeah. But we're making money from it. And so we're seeing it. We're turning a small profit. We're seeing things that we didn't see before. We're understanding the business of comedy, the business of entertainment, the business of building a brand, and that your worth is what's worth. And if you don't put a worth on you, somebody will come along and put a price on you that you definitely can't pay. And guess what? They gonna squeeze everything of value out of you. So, and that's what we're learning over these times of watching the entertainers that we gave high esteem to and seeing their downfalls now and get the understanding You know, it's all how you treat people. It's a networking thing, bro, and you don't have to be networking with ulterior motives.
The funny thing is, bro, just the fact of having an LLC or a C corp or a business, or whatever the case is, people kind of respect you a little different.
They look at you different
Because
yeah.
whatever the scheme of scam they was going to try throwing you, that business thing stops that in
It
motion.
protects everything you got.
It protects everything.
You ain't getting my money.
You ain't going to be able to get it so as fast as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a business with lawyers and contracts and paperwork to verify everything that you do. Everything that you say is already.
That shit ain't black and white and dotted and teed up.
I was always told, keep a paper trail.
You better keep a paper trail. Especially if you doing the honest business. You better keep a paper trail.
Because a lot of people out here burn the books.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna tell you, it's so many. And one thing I keep going back to, you know, the dude that's in jail. I ain't gonna keep bringing his name up. Slim in jail was one of the ultimate gatekeepers. I hope this, you know, with his trial and everything, they can bring in the business of entertainment, showing that he's a gatekeeper and force really the industry to have to be audited and really pay restitution to a lot of these artists, especially while they're still around, especially the artists for over this last 50 years that created hip hop. That's just dudes and got family that still need to be taken care of and never got a piece of their wealth or, you know, their true value at the time that they were, you know, hot and popping and, you know, set the wave of the industry that, you know, we built and we love. So I hope it's a way to get payback restitution to all the bad boy artists, you know, anybody else. Death Row, people died behind them two labels right there. And not to speak, they set the wave and the tone. And for any other artists that, you know, have lost and have came through and really seen their hard work go really unsung when it comes to, you know, financial success. And man, these people deserve houses and land and their own studios, own production companies to say, damn, I did 15, 20 years and I can't even go out here and scout artists to bring to the world and, you know, that think like me or have a new talent to show to the world because, you know, it's on the backs of us artists.
This, if I'm not mistaken, Cat Williams just bought a daggone studio or something that he's gonna make into a
he's
studio.
Just about to turn this. Yeah, he got some land too.
I feel like Tyler Perry about to go down with that mess and jumping on the ball first.
Yeah, we need 50 and Tyler. And I can't forget my other guy, man. He had a production company for a few years. One of my favorite black actors, Michael Jai White, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. That dude is vicious. That was like his martial arts.
But nah, I respect his acting too because if you see a lot of his character acting outside of his martial arts, he's on the level of a Denzel and Samuel Jackson, but he just didn't want to go to no Diddy parties. But he had to kick everybody ass in that motherfucker, slipping on the floor. No bullshit. They wouldn't have touched my man. It's just a few of my, you know, I know just wasn't man Debo. I fuck with Debo. He said this shit back in the 90s. He said, I can't get no roles because them motherfuckers want to touch on me and do some wild shit. I don't trust this Hollywood. He said, I talk to the youth all the time. Please don't rush to be famous and all that. So we've been warned. Don't act like we haven't been warned over the years of the possibilities of the cost of fame. But I just hope that dies away in the next year and couple years. And
let me ask you this:
for real talent to come through.
Looking at these new artists out here now, after we know what we know from the Diddy party kind of stuff, do you side eye any of these artists now?
I side eye everybody, bro. I've met so many artists over the years, bro, and their energy was so innocent and great and everything. And I don't allege them to do anything in their life, bro. But I have learned over my years on this planet, you can't trust nobody, bro. Now, if you can't trust your family, everybody's successful, and successible to, you know, being cross, bro. That's what I believe. I truly believe, and you know, you don't know until you see it because, you know, we don't know, bro. And like I said, that's a hierarchy of situations that we didn't know their true life until social media. Something had to pop up on the news. Eddie Murphy get pulled over with a, you know, with a transformer. back in the day. That's big news. But now that shit every fucking way. That's normal.
Yeah.
It's like, so they probably, Hollywood was probably always weird like this, bro. And that's what I'm honestly thinking. I listen to a lot of the old Hollywood stories and everything. It makes sense. And, you know, imagine how many hookers that died in California. They done threw over the Hollywood hills and shit. God damn it. They slam so. Rest in peace to the hookers. I ain't to the pros. It's low or something. Not saying it disrespectfully.
They done got so high tech with the cameras and
oh my goodness.
The hose is out here normally now.
Oh, yeah. Nah, the hose
should that switched up the redid Brittany
Renner. Yeah. Oh my goodness. She hoeing for the Muslims now. That's a hoeing.
I would take nothing from the religion of Muslims or the belief of the Muslim community.
Yeah.
No disrespect to y'all for what I'm about to say next, but I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Muslim hoes.
Her transform into this person that we have seen, this Muslim woman. I mean, I understand you changing your life and then the better. It's just the way it came off, it looked like Hollywood stunt double kind of thing. I was like, for real, you know, like
disrespecting.
You done did all this dirt to these people. Now all of a sudden,
hey, what our man said about what Brother Farrakhan said about he ain't had no word. Nah, matter of fact, she was flirting with him on another podcast, bro. She been mixed up with them. Hold up, nah, Snell. Nah, hold up. Let me rewind it.
There go the Jezebels. See,
I got that. It's in every religion, though, Snell. Come on, Snell.
Jezebels, bro.
Come on, they favorite one. Jesus had Murray, Snell. When he found Murray, that Snell, shit, he wasn't even hollering at this other man no more. They was like, God damn, Jesus, you ain't gonna pass her around? I thought she was a pro. He said, look here, that's my hoe. You better go find her 12 friends, because this one right here for me. She loving my wine.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Anybody with some power, you know, they done had a few little side jumps.
Nah, if Jesus Christ had Mary Magdalene, everybody had a side
Martin Luther King had a side
Martin Luther King had side hoes. That nigga had hoes in every area code.
Jesse, all of them.
Every time they landed doing Mars, they hoes was right there. Oh, Martin. Where's Jesse? Until Jesse
at the Diddy party. At the Diddy party.
No, at the Martin party. They said, Jesse, tell Jesse I'm pregnant.
Al Shot be throwing him.
Al Shot to throw some dollars. He said, nah. He said, oh, Martin said, oh, you're pregnant. Oh, get the hanger. You know, get the hanger.
Push your ass down.
They get a hanger in 12 steps.
We won't walk Plymouth Rock, but baby, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. I'm free at last. Push you down the steps, because I'm gonna be free at last.
None of the old civil rights abortions. Goddamn, 12 steps in a hot motherfucking hanger.
Bruh, what is this world coming to now, bro?
Man, look where it came from. What we talking about?
Yeah.
If they say Martin Luther King was one of the greatest men to walk the planet, and this nigga had hoes, and his wife wasn't tripping, I wonder what he was telling Coretta. He was like, Coretta, Martin, another one of your hoes, the one from Mississippi just called. He said, look, Coretta, I was down there in Mississippi praying, right? I had to lay hands on her.
He probably get that little deep voice to that.
It was seductive, Slim. They said they got
cornbread.
Bruh, they said J. Edgar Hoover had big Martin Luther King sex tapes, allegedly, bruh.
Everybody got a sex tape.
Malcolm ain't had no sex tapes. Malcolm was the cleanest one out of all of them. They said they couldn't pay Malcolm off. He couldn't get him with no Muslim hoes. They said went over Mecca, Slim. He was washing his feet every day. Man, no, Martin, I'm not going down. Malcolm and Bobby ain't no dirt under their nails.
Hoes, bro. What are you talking about?
Back in his whole day,
Bobby done said it many times.
But that was the experiment Bobby was doing. That was his hoes. That was come on, hoes. You can't do that. You can't count them hoes.
Bro, a hoe is a hoe is a hoe. I don't care how you want to look at it. I don't care how you want to look at it, bro.
And so you shaming hoe? You hoe shaming?
I will never shame one.
Okay, all right.
$35, I'll go find one right now. Shit.
They're not $5 off?
Bruh.
It is Christmas season.
I don't want them high-end ones.
It's Christmas season.
No, I want a brand some chicken nuggets.
I never tricked before. I start off with 200. If I was a trick, I would start off with 200.
One way or another. Say we don't, but one.
I never have paid a woman for sexual favors and just left. No, that's a date. That's all in the pleasure. She wanted pleasure like I wanted pleasure at the end. So, and then she hit me later on and said I need a couple dollars. And if we talking and we cool, hell yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Slim, that's my little friend.
The first time you,
but I ain't did no several women. Nah, if I'm playing one, that's the only one for right now.
The first time you gave her money and then I had sex afterwards, that was
I never did that. Money was never involved in none of my sex.
I ain't say it had to be involved. You could have gave her money on Monday, and then next Saturday you could have got some coochie then.
That don't make sense.
So what? So what?
The week reset, bro. You trick off the week. You get the sex the week you pay the money. That's tricking.
That's called Bishop Don Juan. Ask him, bro.
We can call him on the main line, nigga.
Let's call him.
Pick up his Instagram anytime.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta find.
We dissected tricking and pimping, y'all.
Hey, this is what we do.
We can Google this shit.
This is how random we be thinking when we smoking this good stuff, bro.
Down to the roach.
Down to the roach, bro.
Nah, homie. You know you tapping on some real shit. Because we do have to get the rules established to, tricking and everything. But men got to get it established that a date can be a date and money ain't a thing if you got it. If you work and you got a job or you got a hustle or business, whatever you doing, and you can't treat a lady, bro, something wrong. I'm looking at the times that's changed, Rob.
Let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
What difference does it make if a motherfucker go buy some pussy or go to the club and talk up on some pussy or meet her in the grocery store and do that? What difference does it make?
It don't matter.
If I want to go ahead and spend however I'm going to spend, get some pussy, going about my life, why does it matter? Why is that so taboo?
It shouldn't be taboo to me.
So only in these areas, because out in Vegas, it's legal out in Vegas. They got a whole bunny ranch down there.
Hey, homie. Specifically legal just anywhere, homie. If you got some money and she want to give up some pussy, she'll get some of that pussy for some money. So it's legal anyway. It's just laws against how you proposition it. What's the difference if you go over a lady house, have some sex, and drop your motherfucking wallet, and she takes some money from you, and then she's like, "Oh, you left your wallet over here." You come back over there, get your wallet, look in there, a couple of dollars missing. You be like, "Oh." Damn. And then you don't say nothing. You ain't tripping. Like, okay, she took her worth and went on about it. Is that tricking?
No.
Okay then, homie. No. Did she steal from you?
No.
Okay then, homie.
Yeah.
Nah, homie. There are thousands of ways you could pay for something, homie. What's the difference from a good fucking meal and some good fucking pussy? Some good fucking weed, some good fucking pussy. Come on, Slim. We waste our money on a lot of other different shit,
and
homie.
That's a perfect example because you'll go out here and pay for food where you know how to cook at home. So you'll go out here and pay for pussy.
Groceries.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to buy the groceries. You got to, regardless.
Either way, you tricking at home however you look at it.
Hey, you tricking off for life, homie. You got to trick off and buy food. You got to trick off and buy water. You got to trick off and buy gas. You're spending your money, homie.
And you're capable to do all that stuff yourself. Everything that you go out here and spend money on, pretty much you can really do yourself.
What? You can
grow your own food. Get you some animals. Get your little farm. Right? I'm just saying, honestly speaking, technically speaking, you don't need
I hear you. You living like that, Rob.
If you can't go out here.
Rob, you ain't got to pay this internet bill and all that shit, homie. So you can make your own internet.
Why can't you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go out there,
you figure it out. You tell me. You go out here. Figure it out, and you make a TikTok about it. I guarantee you, the FBI kick your motherfucker.
Exactly. That's why I ain't gonna make the job. I know how to do it.
You keep saying you know how to do it.
Bruh, all you gotta do is smoke some weed, bro. Go into your little journey, into your little mode. Close your eyes and meditate. It'll come
y'all, this is all.
It'll come to you.
All of this. All of these views are no longer expressed by the show Smoking Roses Podcast and Cody the Comic. These are all views from Robert Coffey, the comedian.
Yeah, I see. Who company is that right there?
Yeah, you
got you on the disc right here.
He gonna throw my damn company.
I got you, bro. So now we always tied in, bro.
Yeah,
if I go down, we all go down, bro.
This is a motherfucker here, homie.
Hey, man, it's keeping it 100.
Man, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's the old way shit. It ain't.
It ain't, bro. Because there's women out here that do the same thing.
Homie, that's what I was supposed to get to. Slim, there's more women out here buying dick than you'd be surprised. price them. I've been talking to them, and they don't got no shit. That dick good, nigga. Come on, I get you an outfit, put some money in your pocket, nigga. You drive my car. Nigga come back with the joint crashed up and all that. Like, that's all right, baby. I got insurance. Plus, I wanted to get a new joint anyway.
Insurance.
Let her fuck.
That's all it takes.
There's some women that let you come fuck their life up for the winter.
Yep.
Nah,
there's plenty of them out there, bro.
Nah, but we gotta stop fucking their life up, bro. This shows about motivation. We gotta get that shit together as men, homie. They winning the race. The ladies, I get to y'all ladies, especially y'all sisters, they got they shit.
She offered me $17 to come over that junk and knock the bottom out that junk.
That nigga says, that nigga coming cheap, ladies. Rob said he going for 17. That's for the winter. This is special.
It's a Christmas special. Black Friday.
With the Santa hat to the side, with a trench coat on, butt naked, and
some cowboy boots.
Cowboy, don't put in no baby oil. Use some coconut butter.
Nah.
You don't do baby
some shea butter, yeah.
Yeah, shea butter oil.
Nah. All that shit is weird. I'm coming John ashy all day long. Don't worry about no baby.
I got scratch marks all over.
Yeah. Come on, let's get
I got hot water.
Come on. I ain't got time to talk. I don't even want to know your Capri Suns. I brought my own Gatorade. Come on.
Trunk is Gatorade that they call it around over here.
Come on, dog. You better know it.
I gotta watch my water weight anyway, bitch. Come on, where's you going? Don't cut them lights off.
Yeah, turn the heat up so I can get some
don't cut off the Netflix now. I don't give a fuck with you, so we gonna fuck with that in the background.
That's the sexiest light in the world.
All these the kids busting and see my ass in the air. Look. She told them motherfuckers go to bed. I go, I was coming over here.
I was coming over here. Ain't
she cash at me.
Like an old pimp always told me back in the day, stop the grinning and drop your linen. That's all it is. You got to sit here social.
That's
come in.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know, food, you ain't got to cook for me and nothing. Come over there, handle my business, and go on about my day.
Body rocking, knocking the boots.
I wouldn't mind doing that, bro. That's why I want to go like to college or something with them old rich women want like them young dudes that, you know what I'm saying? Going, cause I be doing it at my joint where I be at, bro.
You be flirting with them old dudes. I know you do.
I'll come back and help you out. I
know.
With no problem.
I know. You tell them you a plumber on the side and everything.
Come on, dog. I do everything, bro.
Hey, Coffee, I'm gonna tell you, I spent the time in that gigolo life a little bit, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't last too long.
I'm not a gigolo.
I'm trying to tell you, when women want that shit, bro, they want that shit. Slim. When you get a motherfucking clientele woman that needs your time, Slim, that shit'll drain you, Slim. If you ain't no working out ass nigga and that's all you do all day and then go on your dates at night, Slim, it's a draining thing. A lot of women, be honest, in that game don't want nothing but company. The sex come with it. That's pretty. But the most of the time you do, you get to understand women. I've met a lot of married women and divorced women over my life, bro. These ladies, one thing they got going is the same story as they just haven't been satisfied. And a lot of that comes with sexually and emotionally and intimately. And intimately and emotionally is without contact. So it's a connection has been broken a long time ago between man and woman, especially black women and black men.
For sure.
That we just not understanding them and they not understanding us. If we can break past the barrier where we can accept their tears or that they're not playing a victim, but they're really crying out, and then we got a way to respond, and them accepting our responses without lashing out more and treating us like we're the enemy, and we can start, knocking down some of these barriers, because that's the main thing wrong with the average relationship. It's just a lack of understanding. Yeah. It starts off with great sex, great going out, making connections. If they got kids and they got kids, your kids like their kids and everything. The pictures look sweet. But when it start coming down to seriously and you seeing people characters and seeing their emotional tics and things that you be like, hold up, what the fuck wrong? This crazy. Shit came out of nowhere. And you get to understanding, us as men, we got to step back first.
Yep.
We got to take more self-control than anything, because women live on their emotions. We can't help that.
Yep.
Only thing we can help is how we respond to it.
Yep.
We ain't no bitches, and we don't want to keep taking it like a bitch, but the biggest power we got is to get up and walk away. We don't have to take the abuse, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of women start most of the shit with their, just how they lash out. They just, men play it cool. We play it cool as long as we can. But there's a lot of men that's assholes. We try to be dominant towards women, try to control these women, try to, it's just a crazy way. So if we can break a lot of this shit, bro, we can start making some strides and just making ourselves better, as a whole.
That's for sure, bro. That's for sure, bro. Well, you always end us on a good note, bro.
Man, that's all.
That's always good to hear when we can end off with something positive, bro, because that's what we need. We need some
because it's ups and downs. That's all we talking about.
For sure, bro. Ups and downs with everything we do, bro. Ups and downs in the bedroom, ups and downs in life. As long as you keep smiling, you'll keep moving, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we are down to the Roach once again, bro. We dropped some good shit today. We had fun today. We dropped some knowledge today, as we usually do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's rock and roll.
You got your business started, bro. We got our business started.
When my new business started.
Bro, we in
my
there,
new
bro.
venture.
We in there, bro.
Yeah.
Fine.
I got to line up all my LLCs now and say, all right, you going to work for you, you going to work for you, and y'all going to work for each other.
There you go.
So I just want to make sure.
Brother, yeah. Well, I am Rob Coffee. You can find me on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Smoking Roaches on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well. And you can find my man, Cole.
Hey, Coley the Comedian on Instagram, and Google me, Coley on the Comedian, or anywhere else. And, we catch you on the next one. Love y'all.
Catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.